Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to WaterBlock part, I think, 15. Probably the last one we're going to tape today, as things are getting crazy. We're starting at the end of the recording time today. But I want to get a few more things kind of solidified and under control. I'd like to get the smelting done automatically. I'd like to get solar energy finished. If I can, start figuring out how we're going to get the additional solar power going. Of course, the biggest problem with the solar power is it takes the thing we don't actually have that much of, land. Right? So yeah, it's free power, but it is land intensive. But that's unfortunately the price I think we're going to have to pay. We have probably 200, 250... 220. These guys are starting to fill, so we've got to get a buffer in here. Might even take more than that. So I definitely want to make sure these guys continue to run. Right, non-stop, full power. Always be running. Although the slag slurry is pretty full. And the mineral sludge is way less. Why is it? Oh, probably because there's no coal. See, that's one of the reasons we got to get fixed. We've got to get the fuel lines set around to come over here and get processed into coal. As well as however we're going to figure out how to get it down wherever we're going to end up doing this processing. It is possible that we'll have to flip this part around for the smelting. Put the smelting up here. I love that, just smelting, and the solar panels down here. That could work. Assuming we have room. Let's take a look at what we could do with that. All right. I don't think we're going to get another whole swath across. Alright, so how much solar panels can we fit down here? We can fit a lot, actually. In such a small space. Yeah, let's do that. Let's yank the solar panels and let's start sticking them down here. Just grab whatever landfill we have left and see if we can't get this last one in there. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna fit, but we got to get these extra poles back out of the way. Speaking of poles, it looks like we need to make some. Looks like we need to build some wooden bricks, which conveniently we are building, but they're currently getting all turned into coal. So we need to go yank them out of the coal production so we can make some wooden poles. And then let's start eating them out of here. I don't know how many solar panels we have. I guess we're going to find out, but now these no longer matter. So get those out of here. Man, I'm really glad that I went ahead and I started with this helper robot thing. Mostly for picking up and moving things. Like, I did not realize how much picking up and moving we were going to end up wanting to do when we first started. But we've done a lot. A lot. We currently have 12 more solar panels. How many is in a row like this? 8. So we can just do our usual little pattern here for these last 8. Just to get them crammed out of the way. And basically the most space efficient design, right? Even if that's not particularly helpful for running around the base, at least it'll keep them charged and give us room. Alright, let's grab this. And let's plan on shifting this up this direction. So the other thing we're going to have to do is move the science. Don't think I'm madly in love with the science, but I just need the room. And up here is as out of the way as anything. Can we... Whatever. I don't know if that's any more of a help or a hindrance. Let's get those in there. You need some copper, some iron. Although really, you don't probably need any more for a little bit. I'll give you all of those. Okay. Let's also move this guy to where? Here? Up, down, gears. Power. Okay. Excellent. This gives us a lot of space here to figure this out, actually. Again, we'll run over here, grab whatever. Not millions, but well enough. We have a bunch up here. Takes us to 53. I'm gonna call that a bunch. All right. Let's just see how much of this we can even out with that without going insane. About that far. All right. Let's build some traditional-esque. What am I looking for? This. We need stone. We're out of stone. We turned all of our stone into into bricks earlier. I'll take half of it. 1, 2. Yeah, 2. 2 will be fine, I think. Yeah. We have 6. Alright, yeah. 2. This guy will be this. Oh yeah, we can't go too crazy because we'll have to shove it down a little bit more when the time comes. because we want to be able to go like this. But for now, we can leave it alone. This has got power though, right? Yeah, okay, good. And what we will simply do I'm going to just build like our normal smelting columns of sorts. 7's going to be basically none. This is basically none too, right? Yep. And that other one takes forever to build anything. Okay, so our normal smelting columns kind of look like, let's do the very first one right here, and they typically look, where are the furnaces for they are? Kind of like this, right? It's like our normal columns. So what I'm thinking is we try to catch a filter here, like on all the iron. And again, we're going to be switching to this other as soon as I can. But it is probably going to be another minute. And I'm just going to pick all this up for now. I'm afraid this is also going to have to come back just a little bit further. As this currently does not allow for any fuel to be put in. Of course, that doesn't allow it on that side anyway. Guess I could go like that. Alright, that's a reasonable column, right? It's not perfect by any stretch, but it'll do. Okay. This one will be copper. Oop. Is iron getting past this? It looks like it is. Which means I needed to make a loop. Alright, which means everything's got to move up a notch. And now that's on the wrong side. Give me those. Let's have this pick up. That's gonna finish almost right on time. Come on. No, so close. Alright. And this one will be for copper. Alright, let's go get whatever fuel we happen to have. Which is not very much of anything, it looks like. $94, so half in here and half in here. What am I missing? I'm missing basic boards, of which I have a bunch. And then for now, we can just... That's currently not in a filter, huh? All right. So now we have what I'm going to consider a much stronger smelting system for there, and then we need to get the slag off, of which I'd kind of want to bust out anyhow, but I think in this case we're just going to have to grab it off of the middle. And you know what, let's also make it what did I do? Nowhere near what I intended. Excellent. Let's set you for slag. And then I want to do one that's longer. It's also set for slag. This way, if something slides through on this belt, it'll get out. If it somehow makes it around, it'll get out as well. So what's going on? Why is this not running? Because this is not running. And that's not running probably because we're out of freaking coal again. What do you want to bet? Always out of coal. Yep. And at some point we'll just grab that here you go. At some point we'll grab the uh-oh. It's not. Keep the power running. What are you doing? You're going the exact wrong way. Pick up, drop. There we go. So basically what this does is this will split it in half, but this will take another one and stick it over there. Again, power over everything. Things don't run without it. How's there sulfuric acid? I thought this was a positive number. I don't think this needs to be stored either. I think this can go straight into there. So I'm going to pick this up. Is that the sulfuric acid's getting saved, so the oxygen or the gas doesn't need to be saved. This guy's just running to his heart's content as fast as he can. Alright. How are we missing? Again, we're trying to squeak our way into power. Always power. Looks like we're a little short on these now. Excellent, that's almost done. That is working as quick as it can. These are storing nicely. How are we doing down here? Didn't accidentally grab any mud, did I? Nope. That looks good. So we have 62. And we need to really push this down a little bit further. How close down here can I get? That's gonna be a minute. Okay. Let's start grabbing these extra solar panels. And get them moved and out of the way. Let's make sure that there's power across there. Yeah, I realize we don't have any accumulators, so I don't want to see that message constantly. But at least that'll make that a little bit neater. We still have these two that are in the way. I'd like to get them out of the way, but for now we'll have to just let them go. How is this? 4? So right now there's 200 in there. Yeah, we just need to let that go. These guys need to crush. We just need to turn these back off of that. So the question is, if I set these back to these, how can I, since these are dummy, I make 2 of these. For this. Oh, excellent. That'll work nicely. So then if I need to change these back, I can do that pretty quickly. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It's like we're out of iron, out of fuel again. We've got a little bit of coal, not very much. We have a little bit of sulfuric or not sulfuric acid. We gotta get the power ramped up. Put the majority of this in there. We can almost start an actual, like, semi close to a bus. We'll continue to just make those in our pocket. You're now out of carbon, and carbon was... shit. Carbon is... and a liquefier. And this thing, which I think I disconnected. I did. But it's easy enough to get it right there. You know, you think all the steps to go through for carbon, it would be a lot easier. Wow, we're at 26 minutes already. Man, the videos, they just go so fast. Oh, not this one, up here. Alright, what else can we do in a couple more minutes? Down the road, we'll be able to take and pull this iron, or the wood down here. Let's set up 2 more, or 1 more of these, actually. Let's see, here to basically there, minus this pole. I don't want to fill it there. There's not an infinite amount of room down here. Or maybe we won't do it like that. I want to figure out a way that we can more easily smelt those items. Here, I know. We'll just... No, not like that, actually. That's all that. This one will be all of that. I guess we don't need 3. Unless we want to have 1 for stone all the time. Give me a little bit of this, and give me a little bit of this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we need to get some fuel. Which, again, we don't have a ton of. Is there 8? This one has a bunch. Does this one have a bunch too? No. Why does this one have so much? It's all going to this, right? Yeah. I don't understand why that one's got so much coming compared to the rest. The rest of them all seem pretty reasonable, or even next to empty. This guy. This one's constantly working. This one is not. Carbon dioxide machine is full. This knot machine is running as fast as it can. I don't understand. This guy's got a bunch of water, including all the extra water from this, which is not a lot. This runs sporadically. I'll take all of that. Take all of those. Alright, well, we're gonna just set these up and grab whatever we can out of here. Put all the iron in there. We will start the ammonium smelting, and we will throw all of that lead in there. Like I said, I guess we'll just save that for now. Alright guys, well, I guess we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna check the clock and make sure we don't need to take care of anything right away at the house, and if not, I will probably try to record another video. See you soon. Peace.